At the outset, I would like to express my deep thanks for so many that have been so heavily involved in making this World Congress a reality. For all the volunteers, to the presenters and the participants who have really made this Congress, something special. And I believe that it'll be an experience never to be forgotten. And we still have a lot more to come that I think that you will really find very enlightening. Since the World Congress of Families in Prague in 1997, I've had the opportunity to attend all the World Congress of Families. And what I have learned is that our diversities is our strength. As delegates have come together from around the world to stand for the most fundamental unit of society, the family. And we are a diverse body here. My mom, Mary Ellen Smoot, served on an editorial board of a children's magazine called The Children's Friend. And as such, she would bring these magazines home to us, and she would lay them out, hoping that we would get into the stories that were teaching virtues and trying to teach us, the importance of family. But, usually I was rotating back to the back pages where the games were, and my very favorite page was a page called Connecting the Dots. And now you're asking really what this has to do with the World Congress and Families, but actually I think that's really what it's all about, is connecting the dots, coming together and to connect the dots of this big picture about the importance that children, marriage, and family has for the future of society. So, and I know that there's even some meetings that you'll probably be sitting in that you'll wonder if you're really connecting all the dots and seeing the big picture. But you will soon realize that there's others sitting around you that are making those connections and being inspired with understandings and through the research that has been given to really literally change the world. The World Congress of Families has inspired the writings of hundreds of articles and books, inspired the creation of many nonprofit organizations worldwide, inspired a mountain of groundbreaking research, and the production of many documentaries. And I don't think that we really understand the great magnitude of the impact that we can have, because these World Congress of Families have been awe-inspiring. And I really believe that we are making an impact in the world. Being inspired by individuals like Steve Mosier and Don Fetter, who was really kind of taking the battle of what's happening with the one-child policy in China, talking about demographics around the world. This morning, while you were all sleeping, both in the Shanghai List and the Wall Street Journal, they announced that the one-child policy would be changed. And this is huge. I mean, we are talking literally the slaughter of millions of children will be lifted, as they will at least allow a family to have 2 children. And so this is really of great magnitude, in that great work that has been done. And the thing that they listed in the Shanghai List was that this was to do away with the demographic bomb. And we had the opportunity with this demographic bomb, Demography is Destiny, to go and film, which is an illegal thing to do, to take film of China out and use it for propaganda against China. But we ended up, publishing all these demographic bomb documentaries, then flooding it back to the political policy makers there in in China. And this has been the case with a lot of the great work that Steve Mosier has done and others, is to get the message back and to see this incredible change that has taken place. Now, to understand really history, we really need to step back in time to understand really what the debate and argument has been over this and learn this lesson from history. Just prior to the fall of the Greek Empire, Socrates was imprisoned and sentenced to death by poisoning because he denounced the worship of the Greek gods, as his accusers were claiming that he was poisoning the minds of the youth of the Athens. Unlike Socrates, at no time should any organization, culture, or religious persuasion be left to feel that they are standing alone, that they should give up and swallow the poison that has been administered to them. As we all know, this is a work of grave consequences, and we need to be involved in this important work. It is also essential for the preservation of our religious liberties. From these commanding speakers, we will learn that when it comes to the importance of family, that there are more with us than are against us, and together that we can make a difference.